FreeLand. The deals are fantastic, with councils offering no-cost or low-cost land to help boost their population. The town of Wildcatcham in WA's wheatbelt was one of the first to do it. 10 years on, Andrea Burns checks up on some families who took the plunge.
They took a chance on Wildcatcham and they've gone from strength to strength.
The whole thing's been about taking an opportunity.
There's huge advantages.
Glenn and Nikki Hawser leapt at the chance to change their family's future by going bush. And they didn't just run with the idea, they made it fly.
Got a bit sick of working for other people and thought, well, it's about time to set out on our own.
A former engineer with Ansett, Glenn had dreamed of owning an aviation school. It took a country council to make that dream come true.
When we initially came here, the comment from the Shire President was, well, whatever we can do to make this happen, let me know.
A country town with a can-do attitude 200 k's out of Perth called Wildcatcham. Its motto, strange name, Butte Place.
So this is it?
This is it. This is our piece of paradise.
What do you love the most about it?
Quiet, nature, community.
10 years ago, the Wildcatcham Council offered free land.
We thought, that's it. And within a month we were building.
In no time, councils all over the country were offering gimmicks to entice people to their dying towns. From shared equity schemes in Adelaide...
What it is land that you don't have to pay for up front when you buy your own home.
$1 million views going for a song in Tassie.
It's such a bargain. We thought the whole world would be going there.
Dollar blocks west of Brisbane.
We're making a quid. We're not starving.
Everything's great about Chandowie.
3 years ago, Wildcatcham, or Wiley as locals call it, put up the for sale sign again. The Hausers made a wily choice.
Glenn and Nikki were lured here by the promise of cheap land. This is their block, but they've been too busy to build on it, so they've had to pay top dollar, $8,000 for a quarter acre.
Glenn also leased this land from the council for $500 a year on a 21-year lease.
They don't put a lot of red tape and hassles up in front of you to get started.
He and Nikki got an aviation school, the town got a proper airstrip.
There's some really good business opportunities in Wildcatcham if anyone wanted to come out and start some new business here.
Aviation schools have students. Students need accommodation. They bought this bed and breakfast, another opportunity.
Living in the country is so much more affordable, and it's an attainable dream to have property.
And space is the other attainable dream. The couple's daughters have room to roam and freedom.
Certainly in the city, my kids weren't allowed to walk down to the shop, which was only 5 minutes away. They certainly weren't allowed to ride their bikes anywhere than up and down our front street, you know. Whereas here, you know that they're safe, you know that people are watching out for them.
What do you think when Mum and Dad first said, hey, guess what, we're moving to the country?
Oh, God help me. I said, my friends.
And now?
And I just realised I got heaps more friends. Wouldn't move back.
Really?
No.
Shire President Susan Bruce says Wiley would love more families like the Hausers.
We'd be happy to have as many people who'd be happy to come and take up the opportunities or take a chance with us, with their lives and their families and their business opportunities.
The harm in letting perhaps small towns grow is that the growth might be in the wrong place.
Planning expert Associate Professor Michael Buxton says often infrastructure isn't there to support extra people in small towns. He says state governments, not councils, should be overseeing growth.
Governments have dropped the ball on this in Australia for a very long time. We don't plan regionally.
And he says if infrastructure doesn't keep up with demand, it can prove deadly.
Some of the new housing in towns like Kinglake illustrate the problems of allowing localised decisions to increase population and housing on the fringes of smaller towns in areas that can lead to very serious consequences, and one of those is placing people in harm's way in high fire risk areas.
Would you want thousands of people here?
Personally, no, but I'd like to see 1,000 people here.
What difference would it make?
It'd probably open it up for a few more businesses to start.
Glenn and Nikki Hawser say there are opportunities out there if you're willing to grab them. They've redefined their idea of home.
Fresh air, no stress.
Sweet times.
Yes.
I have no desire to leave. I'll quite happily retire and die here.
Wild Catcham recently won a multi-million-dollar grant to increase the size of the airfield. Building starts in just over a month. Back soon with a word about the quality of meat.